Hello, word nerds, and happy Sunday, and welcome to this month's write-in. We typically do a write-in like once a month, so that is what we're doing tonight. So I guess we can go ahead and talk about what we're going to be working on tonight. So Megan, you're first. What are you going to be working on tonight?
Yeah, I have had a writing weekend extravaganza. I've written like 15K this weekend so far. Hoping to hit 70K in my adult horror vampire book tonight, which would conveniently be the end of the draft. I don't know if I'll hit it in this live, but I think I can hit it tonight if I can figure out the ending. So
That's so exciting. No pressure.
Yeah.
All right, Kelly, how about you? What are you working on tonight?
I think it's going to be some brainstorming stuff. I'm hoping to maybe start working on a new project this week, but I'm still kind of figuring out what that might be. So,
nice.
Getting creative. We'll see.
Erin, how about you? What are you working on tonight?
I am back to the Sword Bisexuals and Magic Morticians Druid book. That's the tentative title at the moment.
Publishers are gonna love it.
Absolutely. It'll fit on the front cover.
Yeah.
Exactly. Nice.
I
am also going to be working on brainstorming. I have like a tiny piece of an idea about a fantasy set in like ancient Egypt where like the gods like walk among people. And like I have like an idea for like a prophecy story. So I'm going to work on that a little bit to see if I can, I don't know, draw a plot out of this tiny idea. But I really want to do Camp Nano in April. I impulsively decided that like 2 days ago. So I gotta get this fleshed out and get an outline by the 1st of April. So that's kind of what I'm doing.
That's awesome. We're doing 2 write-ins, 2 or 3 write-ins in April, I believe.
Perfect.
Extra ones for camp.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot I wanted to do that as well. I was looking at the Word Nerd bingo card last night, like the first time in a couple months. And if I do camp, and I have to read a bunch more books for the corners, but like that is I could just like get bingo early in the year, be done.
Then you don't have to do anything the rest of the year.
Nice. Be sure to let us know what you're working on in the comments. Let us know if you're going to do Camp Nano this year.
Yeah.
I haven't done Nano in a really long time. Like I said, I think I said I was going to do Nano last year and then like promptly did not after like 2 days. So, you know.
I haven't done Nano with like consistent enthusiasm in a very long time. So it'd be nice to get that.
Yeah.
Sure.
I've the last few years I've had multiple like the last 2 years I've had these first drafts that I will be working on, and then I reach the climax of the book and that sounds really hard, and so I stop and I don't finish it, and then I start a different project and I get it all the way to that point again, and I'm like, I still don't know what to do at the end of a book, so I stop and start a third one. So I have many projects that I'm hoping to finish. This is my dinner. Thank you. And I'm kind of like just really hyped up on finishing this one that I've been meaning to finish for ages. So I'm kind of thinking maybe for camp, I will try and just finish 1 or 2 more ideas that I abandoned right at the end.
That's a great goal.
Just feel accomplished.
And Griswold just hit her first 25 books on the bingo card.
Dang.
Nice.
Yeah, I did that in the last week or so as well. So that's why I'm like looking at like, oh, bingo.
I started out so promising reading books, and then I've like totally slacked off in like the last 3 weeks. So
the year is young. 3 weeks of not all good. Do not write off the whole year from this.
I won't.
I halved my goal this week. I was like, you know what? I don't need to read as much as I read last year.
I'm up from last year because I think last year I read like 6 books. So I think I'm at like 13 or something like that. So, you know, that's like better than like the last like 3 years. So I'm happy with that in March.
Just getting any reading done is a bonus as far as I'm concerned.
We've got Misty Kate's here working on typing up research notes on some unsolved mystery cases. Vanessa's here working on an urban fantasy, hoping to finish it for Camp Nano. Weird Girl said, I'm going to try to finally finish camp this year. I've tried a couple times, but never succeed. You know, I don't think I've ever like won the goal I set for camp either.
Me neither.
I should
Like on
do
the bingo
that.
card, I made winning Camp Nano instead of like regular Nano, just have to participate for the bingo spot. But winning Camp Nano, because you get to set your own goal. So it's just be honest with yourself about what is achievable and you're good.
I'm always over optimistic.
Same. We have about 2 minutes before we can go ahead and do our first sprint. So I got a couple of prompts, and they are all person, place, and thing prompts. So our first one is a college student who doesn't know they have magical powers, a struggling coffee shop, and a comet.
Yes.
We will put those in the chat.
I feel like a coffee shop would struggle if it got hit by a comet. So, like,
For sure.
just combine those.
I think the college student who doesn't know they have magical powers, that'd be a good time to find out, like,
Oh, yeah.
with the comet coming.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, this is like a whole book now that we can just combine the prompts and get a book. It's awesome.
How long is this sprint?
Do we want to do 20? Or do you want to do
Love
it?
it.
20? All right, cool.
20
Sounds
sounds
good.
great.
It is the 40, so we will come back at the hour. Happy writing. And time. How'd it go?
Good.
Ate some dinner, did some plotting.
Sounds
So
delicious
excellent.
and productive.
You would think, but it was less productive than hoped.
Done, I guess.
As long as it was delicious.
Mostly delicious, yeah.
That's the important one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also painted my nails and went on Pinterest, so I feel like there was a balance between productive and absolutely not productive going on.
Perfect.
Exactly how we like it.
Yes.
I love the breaking down of like the 5-point finale that's in Save the Cat Writes a Novel, where it's got like the 5 parts. There's like gathering the team, executing the plan, high tower surprise, all that. And I'm trying to work through all that, but there's 11 people in this finale in some way or another, and it's very hard to balance 11 people having different revelations.
Are they all getting POV chapters?
No,
Like they don't all need
it's
revelation.
It's like trying to describe it without like spoiling everything, because you're gonna have this book in like a week. So there's like 4 key people having revelations, and then lots of people doing things as a result of these 4 key people.
If it's too overwhelming, have the vampires kill some of them.
Death is always the answer.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
I definitely
Or
feel
at
like
least incapacitate them. If you don't know, like can't keep track of them,
Ooh, that's
you're
a good idea.
unconscious now.
That's a really good idea. Because there's some people that it's like, I actively will, like, I know I will not kill you. But I don't always know what I need you to be doing right now.
just a little coma, just to put
a
them out.
small
there
knockout.
for now. Small coma.
That's great.
Raises the tension, gets them out of the way.
Yeah. And then I have like because there's like the twist on this idea of like everyone stays in a town full of monsters. So like some people do not stay in the town full of monsters, but I want them to participate just a little bit in the finale still. So it's great fun.
That sounds so complicated. I do
Yeah.
not envy you, but also I am very excited to read this when
That's
you're
not-
If you get too stuck, just like put a literal like pin in them and be like in the notes for me and Aaron of like, this person is unconscious now. What should they be doing?
I thought Kelly was going to be like, literally stab them with a pin.
Stab them with a pin.
How does that make them unconscious? Is it a poisoned
It's a lot of pins.
Very big pin.
Ouch.
Yeah, I've already like commented out a few things like this will happen here roughly.
We're
Nice.
fine with that.
Joke happens. Like the soap opera solution. Just add coma.
Yes.
exactly.
Honestly.
Jane the Virgin. I feel like there was that. Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah.
Petra was for a while.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
That was a whole crazy storyline.
There's so many that it's hard to remember.
I should look at that. They have like 11 characters in their finale.
Oh, definitely.
True. We can go ahead and start our next sprint at the 5. And our next prompt is, again, this is person, place, and thing. So a former tennis star, a roller rink, and a haunted organ. It can be either the instrument or the body part.
Yeah.
State. That was what I thought. Just the whole state of Oregon.
I really like the
Oregon
idea.
is haunted.
I really like the idea of your like liver being haunted or something.
I was thinking about like a cursed kidney.
Oh.
Yes.
You have another one to back you up, so you know which way will it go?
Is it a haunted kidney day or just a normal kidney day? Who knows?
It's just depression. It's your brain but spooky.
I'm sure that haunted kidney was a legitimate 19th century, you know, medical doctor thing. They were like, clearly, you don't have an infection, it's demons. You know, that was a legitimate thing back then.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I just have demons.
Yeah,
Oh,
brain
right.
demons.
It is the 5. So we're going to go ahead and right into the 25. We're going to do another 20-minute sprint. So see you all in 20 minutes. and time. How'd it go?
That one caught me off guard.
Yeah, same.
This chat is going by really fast.
It is.
I always get really into the second one and then get really thrown off when the time's up.
I've got 2 bad guys to deal with. I've figured out how one will be dealt with. Now I just have to figure out how to deal with the last one.
Nice.
And then the whole ending will be plotted.
Yeah.
Yay!
Exciting.
I want to show you all, once we're off air, I want to show you all my plotter screen because it is wild.
Yes.
I've been really, really liking the program Plotter. I think it's really fun. It lets you make all these different like plot lines for all your characters, and it's fun colors, and I love it. And they have all these templates like built in, so if you want to do Save the Cat or Snowflake Method or something, you can like auto import them. It's great.
That's cool.
They have like genre specific ones too.
That's really neat.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I downloaded the negative trait thesaurus.
Ooh, how is it?
It's pretty good. I was actually surprised at how like detailed it is. So I will end up probably buying the whole series. I have the emotions thesaurus, and I just got the negative trait, and I really want the urban setting one next. Probably.
Ooh. Yeah, I love the emotion one, but I've never tried the other ones really.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the emotion one beside my desk at all times. So good.
Yeah, I'll get that plotter link for you, Vanessa, right now.
What's the urban setting one, Des?
It's by the same person. There's like 7 books in the series.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And I've had the emotion thesaurus forever. But I saw that there was more, and I was like, and since I'm working on my character arcs first, that's what I usually do when I'm like brainstorming. I was like, oh, let me check out this negative trait one, and it's really good. Like it gives you examples of like other characters with this trait, like things that the character may do, conflicting like side character traits that you can give your side characters that like conflict with that, which is really cool. It's pretty good. I highly recommend it. If you get the Kindle version, it's only like $6.
Ooh. Heather said, I literally have the emotion thesaurus open in front of me now.
Awesome.
Nearby. I'm not using it right now while drafting, but I consult this a lot in revisions.
Well, where I put mine.
In the first draft, everyone can just shrug and smile.
Yeah. Everyone frowns. It's fine for now.
It's fine. It's fine.
I've been drafting in Scrivener, and I was looking at the like word breakdown function in it, where you can look at how many times you use each word. I have used the word eyes quite a lot, like 250 times in 65,000 words.
Yep.
Too many.
Yeah, I feel like my go-to is like smiled and frowned, which is like, that feels very basic.
Or you can like mix it up, like the corners of the mouth quirked up.
I used chuckled a lot, like way too much.
Yeah.
Like, why is everyone just giggling to themselves?
That's my favorite one, because I just picture them like.
That's more of like a snicker, isn't it?
Oh, I have a question for anyone who has any insight. So you know when you hear something and you're like, that's kind of funny, but it's not like I want to laugh funny, and so you just kind of go, what do you call that? How do you describe that?
Snorted appreciatively.
Yeah, that's funny because I would describe it as like she snorted in an actual like scene, but it's not really a snort, is it?
Yeah.
I don't know what else I would call it.
Specific level of oh, I'm acknowledging that you're trying to be funny, even though I don't actively think
Yeah.
it's that funny.
I feel like I maybe have seen it before in the actual dialogue when they'll be like, ha, but maybe that's more of a sarcastic thing. I don't know. Ha. Yeah, chuckled, Crazy Foxy says, but I think a chuckle is like a little bit more appreciative than like a huh.
And Griswold said scoff, which came to my mind too, but it feels a little too
like more
Like,
dramatic.
dismissive.
A scoff feels disgusted. Like that person has made a joke and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
No.
an appreciative scoff.
A soft chuckle. Would that be it?
Yeah.
A soft chuckle.
A soft laugh.
A chortle. I don't know.
Chortle.
I always feel like a chortle is a noisy thing.
Yeah, I
I feel like you might need to just over-explain it a little bit. Of like, I let out a low laugh to let them know I appreciated the
Quick exhale.
You need the whole paragraph, clearly.
I was just slightly
such
more
a
air from my
universal
nose
thing.
than normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that does.
Just gonna have them go, ha, nice.
Yeah, I feel like the only time I've seen the only thing I've seen close enough is like the actual ha in dialogue, which I don't see very often, but that's the only time I've seen that sort of described.
But like, it's so hard to get the exact right ha. Like, there's a lot of different ways to like.
Right.
Ha.
You could say it in a sarcastic way, or yeah.
That's good.
Or just like a, you know, like.
Yeah, if anyone watching at any point has a breakthrough on how to describe this, please let me know. I'm desperate for it.
Single syllable laugh. Yeah.
So adding the nod, I think, helps. Like a ha and the nod.
R said there are YouTube videos of different types of laughs with compilations. I should watch those.
Should you though?
Just people laughing.
I feel like that would drive me insane.
I believe R asked earlier if we're going to be doing, now that I've seen your name, remember this, asked if we're going to be doing write-ins for Camp Nano, and yes, we're going to be doing added write-ins in the month of April.
Woo.
A barely registered laugh, that's a good one.
Subdued laugh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I actually like that.
Yeah.
I'll
I
have to
might
do that.
I might have to go with that one. A subdued laugh. Not necessarily subdued laughter, because that would be like
That'd be lots of laughs.
Continuous sound.
Yes.
Or like a forced laugh.
Or
yeah.
laughs too.
And again, not laughter. A laugh.
No.
One single laugh.
One single laugh for you,
What?
no more.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you all for your help. This has at least given me 17 more ways to say they laugh at something.
Yeah.
I expect to see all of them. And
Yeah.
All
They'll
of
be
them
there.
Utilized. Yeah. I like a good cackle myself. Like if a character cackles, I know that they're like a certain type of person or a certain type of sense of humor.
I don't know. They're either a witch or a nerd. Like there's two different ways that could go for me.
I think you could kind of be like a loud person in general.
Yeah, like it's a very
With cackle.
unrestrained.
Yes, exactly. Or like somebody who's really like done something kind of like amusing but also terrible. Like cackle and pure mischief.
Yeah. I almost always judge a character that cackles at an on-page joke because I never think it's funny enough to cackle.
I have written characters that cackle because somebody said like a really brutal insult to someone else and they enjoy a good insult type of thing. I think that's the only time I've used it.
I like it. All right, we are already at the hour mark. Do we want to finish up with like a 10-minute sprint?
That sounds
Sounds good.
Perfect. We'll start at the five, so like in 30 seconds.
Cool. This has
And-
gone really fast.
It's
They
so
have-
high.
Chrissy.
All right, our last prompt is a fairy godmother, a haunted roadside hotel, and stone tablets.
I love when Des hosts write-ins.
Me too.
Yeah, these are great.
They're my favorite.
I want the haunted roadside hotel personally. That sounds great.
I'm thinking like a Motel 6, you know?
Yeah.
Like
So
the
good.
building is haunted and like so are the crusty sheets, you know?
Oh, yikes.
All right, and it is the 5, so we're gonna go for 10 minutes and meet back out the 45. And time.
How?
Short 10-minute sprint.
Yeah.
Truly felt the same length as the 20-minute ones. It's gone very quickly.
Yeah.
I downloaded Plotter, and so I've been.
Yes.
I really like it. I'm excited to use it.
It's really fun. I got a deal when I won Nano. And they give you like those coupons sometimes when you win Nano, and it has been so worth it. I love it.
I'm excited to see the layout when you show us the chaos, as you say.
Yes. Just so much happening all at once. I wish there was like a non-spoilery way. Maybe I'll try and come up with a video at some point where it's non-spoiler things. A made-up plot. I can talk about Plotter more. I miss talking about writing programs. We don't really do that with just live chats.
True.
We could do a writing programs live chat.
I would love that. I would love that so much. I have so many opinions.
It would just be me being like, I just use Word the whole time. So
We could never actually do it because like we have too many actual connections with people who make these programs, but to do like a bracket of all the writing programs to like find the ultimate champion. But we've interacted with too many I don't think I could.
yeah, no, it would feel disloyal in some way. You could.
The only people I communicated with heavily have not like responded to me in a while. So
I know, but that's why it seems like petty.
Oh, but I wouldn't like. I wouldn't be petty. I don't. The only people I'd be petty to are Scrivener, and they've never given me anything.
Time of day. I feel like we could do it like just a chat of like your review of all these different things. And
love that.
Yeah,
I would be petty about Scrivener, but I say that as someone who's currently drafting in Scrivener. Misty Kate said, doesn't Nano also endorse something called Fictionary that's similar?
I don't know, but I like the name of it.
Yeah. It's a good name.
It's a very good name.
Oh, I did something to my computer screen.
Uh-oh.
It suddenly opened all the programs just in a bunch of squares on the one screen. That's not what I want.
I like the idea of stuff like Plotter. Like, I love that, but like, I want printout sheets that I can fill out because for some reason, I like stuff that I can like touch, like sticky notes I can put on my wall and stuff. So, Plotter, if you're listening, give me printout sheets.
All right. I think that kind of brings us to the end of our night. Thank you so much for joining us for our write-in. This was a lot of fun. I always enjoy writing and being productive with everyone. And do we have a chat for next week?
Our Willoughby's chat.
Oh, yay! Okay. Next week is our Willoughby's chat. We'll be either reading the screenplay or the book, or both. In my case, I'll probably read both. So if you watched the movie and liked it and want to join us for that chat, be sure to read the book or the screenplay. And with that, we will see you all next week. Bye.
Bye.